Ready.
Hello world! I just had to glance at my YouTube channel very quickly to let you know that you are welcome to episode 6. What of you? What of you? Monikerton. What a place to live. What a time to be alive. During the opening time-lapse, I guess you would call it, you may have seen the building of this area. I'm not super pleased with it. Built some really obnoxious looking parking lots. Like, look at this. Look at this. I don't actually love that. So I gotta figure out what I want to have happen with those. I feel like this was not in the recording. Gosh, I don't remember, but this spaghetti warehouse was built as well, just because we had kind of our own mash of spaghetti here, and it was not useful trying to connect all of these industries together, as well as the cargo train. So this is actually an asset in here somewhere. So I plunked it down and then just moved a few roads, and I think I'm putting it to good use. I mean, it hasn't jammed up. I think when these people started moving in, it jammed up a bit, just this roundabout here, but then I, you know, did the traffic manager stuff on it and it's fine. So far this is looking good. This does get a little insane. You may have seen a fair amount of that as well in the intro there. But I don't know how we're going to make this any better. I mean, this is only with 2 out of the 4 industries. So yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe putting in a secondary like export option, I guess, like the cargo airport. Maybe that will help in the future. Who knows? That's not what we care about today. What we care about today is Elizabeth. Do we care about Elizabeth? Ooh, we're close to caring about Elizabeth. I'm unsure if I've mentioned it before, but I boosted the staff, and so that's costing us 20,000. I want to say pounds. It's not pounds. 20,000 simoleons a week, is it? For 20 minutes. And we're still making a large amount of money. So as soon as we turn that back down, we're going to be making an even larger amount of money, I believe, if math works the way that I think it does. But the reason is I would like that second academic work so that we can, you know, get our level up next. So that's a thing that's happening. Today, the thing that's happening, hopefully, is 80. Oh, well, this'll happen for sure. Oh, 90,000. There's the goal. Let's see if we maybe want. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get 90,000 people today. It might be a bit more time-lapsey than normal. That's fine. The first thing I'm going to do on camera is buy this plot. Yes, I thought we only could do the one. But rather than continue to expand this area, which I do want to do, but you know, it's pretty dense. I want to get a new area happening so that we can start to someday soon look at, what do you call it? Public transit. That's what you call it. Whoa. So let us do the do. Okay, let's do that do instead. And we'll get the big 6-lane road in here. Bikes, trees, and bus, eh? I'm tempted to put the tram in there. I enjoy trams. Not as an actual human being off of the video games, but as an in-game human being. Trams are fun. So here's what's going to happen. We're just going to bring this out to there. Where does this fella go? Good. And then I just want to do a large bend like that. Please. Perfect. I think that's what I want. Yes. Beautiful. And then, so what I'm aiming to do around here is to have high density along water and kind of in here. But this area being, you know, this little farm space thing, I think it will be just a smaller, low density section. Is there a 2-lane road that we can use that is not this? Because it just, that connection just looks so odd to me. But you know what? It's actually not the worst, is it? This road, I think, kind of buggers with some things. It's a road that I've not had a lot of success with in the past, but it looks really nice. So against my better judgment, here's what's going to happen. I think those roads look nice, so that works for me. And then in here, it makes sense for me for us to do some low density commercial maybe. Let's get some parking. We'll just do with the medium. And we will try to follow the curve of the highway a bit. I don't have a personal technique for getting these curves just right. If I ever find one, I'll be sure to let you know. But look, that looks fine. And because it'll be commercial up there, I'm not overly worried about the noise from the highway, right? So we will get that guy over. We'll just go to there. I'm not sure where it will connect in here. You know what? With this all being so low density and with the realistic population mod making low density stuff so low density, we're probably fine just to do it exactly like I'm doing it. Because yes, you shouldn't put connections too close to a roundabout or too close to each other. But there's going to be pretty minimal traffic around here. But I might actually like to make this area, what do you call that? Tourism or leisure? Leisure sounds fun. Give the farmers somewhere to, you know, have fun with their lives, I guess. Gosh, doesn't that look horrible? I'll tidy that up off camera because I realize that I do that far too often on camera. Leisure. Good. We don't care about any industry happening in here because that won't happen. We won't make them IT. Now, of course, I want to make them self-sufficient buildings, but I won't. I won't. Myrtle Park, you're all about having fun. What's the name of someone who is all about having fun? Cassie. Cassie. Policies. We will do Parks and Rec. That sounds great. We'll increase the land value. Recreational use also sounds fun. Prefer parks. More visitors. No, we'll leave that one off. Because it's not a touristy area, it's a leisure area. Encourage biking, always. Old Town, no. Nope, none of that's fine, and we don't have any themes. I haven't gotten into the themes deal yet. That's not something I'm familiar with. Great, okay, so now in here, we can continue building our roads. And you know what? Let me just get this... Let me just bang this out. We got the area roaded out, sure, and we did some zoning, plopped down all the things that need the plopping, and I just realized we haven't done traffic manager here, so let's do this. So I like to take this guy, shift click, this guy, control, oh no, wrong guy. You know, just do what I do, not what I say. This guy, control click, all the things, good. And here, probably introducing traffic lights. Usually when you meet a smaller road with a big road, it does. It actually doesn't look to have done so here. This one we'll just let them do whatever they feel like doing. That'll be interesting to see. And I wanted to do this. So this fella, if I touch... I just did that. Awesome. I believe this is made by the same folk who do the Roundabout Builder mod. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I'm so sorry. But darn, this is useful. I don't have to draw these myself anymore. Look at that. I am begging for your forgiveness as I am having coughing fits, apparently. So we're going to... get rid of those because they won't be needed. Upgrade that. Do this. Good. And, you know, turn that. Well, we'll see how I have to turn them around. Cool. Cool. And then, while I build this up, I'm just going to chat about why video hasn't gone up sooner than now. I was trying to be at least semi-consistent with the schedule of one City Skylines video every couple of days. But my world has imploded over the last couple of days. And if you've heard, cool. If you haven't heard, okay. But Mixer, the service that I used to stream on, died. They completely shut down. And well, they announced their shutdown extremely quickly. And anyone who was partner on Mixer, which of course I wasn't, is being offered a deal or whatever, an easier way, an easier contract or something of getting onto Facebook gaming. But there's not going to be a Mixer going forward. So I am now on Twitch. twitch.tv/ToadieYPQ. I have been thinking about making that transition for so many months now. My thought was that there are issues on both platforms. However, that's going in. That's going out. That's what I want. However, I was really hoping that, you know, I could stick with Mixer, be part of the, like, positive change that I hoped was coming to Mixer, and just move forward with the platform rather than leaving it. And my theory was I would kind of stick with that motive until the day that it did just shut down, because then no one would have a choice but to go somewhere else, and that meant people would be more likely, like my community would be more likely to come with me, which is exactly what happened. So here we are. I'm genuinely not super upset about this whole ordeal. It just is a thing that happened. So now I'm making content over there. I had to scramble to get bots set up, and all that sort of thing. So short story, it's been a very long couple of days, and it's still long days. I'm recording this on my lunch break from work, and I will try to get it edited today, but it probably won't happen. I have to finish up some things before the stream tonight, so I'll get it out to you guys as soon as realistically possible. I'd rather make a little bit more quality stuff, right? So that's that. That looks neat. Yes. We could include that in Cassie as well. And then I don't know what this could be, just, yeah, I don't know. See, we have more need for commercial, which is great. And you know what? I guess we could put a little bit of high density commercial in here. I don't want it to be a very large amount. I'm actually going to unzone some of that and make it the office. This over here can also be office. And this back here can be office. Office zoning helps shield residential from noise. In case you guys didn't have that knowledge in your brains. So that's why I like to use it in between the commercial and residential, and in between residential and highway, you know, that whole thing. Trees also help. So we will have to go around and do that. Death care, I think we're probably okay. We seem to be. We have plenty of crematorium availability. I'll wait to put down another guy. Fire, we definitely could use some help with. So let's get down just the main, like the standard fire guy. From there, police. It does look like we need help up here. So, what's this guy? 5, 10. That's a helicopter depot. 10, so 25. Oh, medium. Right. Put a medium fella up here. Schooling, I didn't put a high school over there. We'll definitely need a high school over here. So, this guy, Manassas High School, 2,000 people. This is huge. Holy. Wowzers. Oh, I like it there, though. Yeah, that's perfect to me. But we also need an elementary school over here. 400 sounds good. This is it's a pretty big asset, and it fits real nice right in here. So that's great. Parks. Let's see, for a football club, we love football over here. Let me tell you, it's my favorite sport. But look at the area effect on it. It's very big, which is great. And we'll put down a park. Sure. It looks lovely. Okay, cool. Now, I would love to get some people in here and hit the 70,000 on screen. Wouldn't that just be joyous? So let's get some high density in here. Please and thank you. We love the high density. Folks, you know what? Let's put in some offices there, some commercial there, just to change things up. And All right, I'm just going to let these guys move on in. World! So you just saw that we hit 90k population. We are now at 96,000 population. I decided to take the town to a live stream last night, and we worked on this area a fair bit together. It doesn't look exactly the way that I need it to look yet, but we're getting there. We built Henry a 5-star park, who at one time was making us $14,000. I kid you not. And then we built up Kathy, which is a very posh neighborhood with all of the policies that a hoity-toity neighborhood would have. So yes, I decided just to get that, you know, bang that out so that we could start next episode off with all of these squares unlocked. Let's show you this way. So we can now purchase all of these squares. In fact, let's just do this just to have it be nice and tidy. The end of the episode, we don't have to worry about it. But what we'll probably do next episode is buy at least these ones, if not maybe everything, because we do have a good amount of money to work with. And then get some infrastructure down and like let's hammer out some mass transit, because we have none and people need to be able to get around without their cars. Traffic is getting a little crazy. We also took some time to pretty up Rodney. There's, you know, some trees and stuff hanging out. I wanted to do more, but everything that I started to do started to look like crap. So I was like, okay, need to get away, take a step away. So tried to pretty up Victoria a bit, and I don't think I did a great job. We'll work on that. And we have this park, Henry, is a nature reserve with like no trees. So we need to work on that. So yeah, I'll probably do some prettifying off stream, off camera maybe on stream. You're welcome to catch me over there at twitch.tv/ToadieYPQ. We also got Elizabeth to 2 stars, which is super exciting. So we unlocked a couple things there and started to build up this area. And that was it. So yeah, tune in next time for some mass transit, some proper city planning, and thanks for being patient on the release of this one. I really appreciate that. My last thing to say to you, show you, is I asked my Twitch friends to say hi to YouTube. So here it is. Twitch says hi. All right, everybody. Take care. See you soon.